Was this impeachment justified? On this day in history, February 24th, 1868, the 17th U.S. President Andrew Johnson was impeached by the House of Representatives. Marking the first time in U.S. history that a president had been impeached, the House of Representatives voted on 11 articles, 9 of which cited that President Johnson's removal of Secretary of War Edwin M. Stanton was a violation of the Tenure of Office Act. The act, a controversial federal law in effect between 1867 and 1887, restricted the sitting president's ability to remove certain government officials whom Congress had already approved. Used as a legal basis to impeach Johnson, his Reconstruction policies were very unpopular with the radical Republicans, and the Tenure of Office Act was passed over Johnson's veto by the very Republican-dominated Congress. In the fall of '67, Johnson attempted to test the waters of the constitutionality of the act by replacing Stanton with General Ulysses S. Grant. The Supreme Court refused to hear arguments in the case, and the Senate passed a measure in protest that returned the office to Stanton. On February 21st, 1868, Johnson tried again, but this time decided to rid himself of Stanton by appointing General Thomas, who was far less favorable to Congress. Stanton refused to yield, barricaded himself in his office, and the House of Representatives decided to initiate formal impeachment proceedings against the president. On February 24th, the House voted to impeach Johnson, and the ruling was then sent to the Senate for further consideration of removing him from office. 2 weeks later, the impeachment trial in the Senate began. On May 26th, over 2 months after proceedings started, Johnson's opponents narrowly failed to achieve the 2/3 majority needed to convict him. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.